Hi, good day. I am Ina Grace Esmedrano, and this is my partner.
I'm Darrell B. Miranda, and we're going to make a video critique about
A Yellow Confetti by Benedicto Cabrera Reyes.
First, let's talk about the line of the painting. His paintings are infused with vigorous, rhythmic brush strokes, flowing lines. The colors. Since yellow confetti was made using acrylic and ink, it can already be concluded that it has mostly a rough texture on the surface. Next are the colors used, which is in this scenario was of mostly dark. The artist used brown, black, white, red, a touch of gray, and especially yellow, which is the color of the confetti. The shapes. The mind of the artist has her makeshift clothing made out of throwaway yellow colors created different shapes while people expressing their feelings. Shading techniques. The shading techniques that he used is hatching, which is lines drawn in the same direction. By drawing lines closer together, darker values are created. Leaving more space between lines result in lighter values. For rounded object, the lines may curve slightly around the form, following the contours of the objects. Balance symmetry. His swirl of yellow confetti fully represents the latent tensions between protesters and regime. The symbol of the yellow confetti has been used more than once by Bencap, a work dated from the same year as yellow confetti. The proportion. Within the yellow confetti, a mass of demonstrator thrown at the right side of the composition. The yellow confetti flutters animatedly across the entire pictorial surface, as if buoyed by the winds of resistance. It is revealing that the figures only occupy half of the pictorial plane. The perspective. Whereas most paintings of Benedicto Reyes, Cabrera has long been medium for artists to express his visual depth to his work. How the artist utilized the space. Yellow confetti contextual analysis. Yellow confetti is a lively and profoundly evocative piece that depicts civil resistance in the Philippines during the early to mid 1980s. Are there characters? What do they look like? Yes, it's look like a people that doing protests and they are more likely angry, showing their feelings. What is the settings or situation, if any? Yellow confetti is a dynamic and powerful resonant work which described the civil resistance in the Philippines during the early to mid 1980s. These periods became known as a People Power or EDSA, but was also called a Yellow Revolution due to the use of yellow flags and ribbons by resistors. What coloring techniques are being utilized? The coloring techniques are being utilized is blending, which is blend color pencil by overlaying lightly applied layers of each colors. Applying too heavy of a layer first is one of the biggest mistakes you can make. So start low and build up the colors. When a gradual change is needed, start off with a slight overlap in the middle, then progressively overlap each layer a little further. The background of yellow confetti painting by Benedicto Cabrera. Ben's Yellow Confetti is one of the most controversial Filipino paintings in the modern times. It was created early to mid-1980s to describe the civil resistance in the Philippines during the EDSA People Power Uprising. Yellow confetti perfectly pictured how the proletariats thronged the metro and raised their fist as a sign of resistance. That's all and thank you.